Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about Visual Studio Code versus Visual Studio. Let's watch this amazing video. First of all, we'll talk about Visual Studio Code, which is also called as VS Code, which is an editor and generally which is source code editor made by Microsoft, which is cross-platform. We can use for Linux, Windows and Mac OS. And also there are some features included in Visual Studio Code. Mainly it supports for debugging, and we can highlight our syntax and intelligent code completion and snippets, code refactoring, and also which is mainly inbuilt embedded Git, which is we all of us know about Git is source control. So I'll make another video about Git in future, definitely what is Git and everything. So just subscribe to my channel. Now I'll talk about Visual Studio, so which is an IDE, that means integrated development environment. So now I want to talk about the differences between VS Code as well as Visual Studio. So generally VS Code is an cross platform as well as fast, and while coming to Visual Studio it is not fast, but VS Code is very fast. And also Visual Studio is of course available for all the platforms like Windows, Linux and Mac, but there is a difference in the product comparison things. Like in Windows we'll use like a different product, and the Mac there is a different product. So that is the main difference between the things. And also Visual Studio, it's like a, definitely I can say that it will stuck always, but the VS Code is not like that. It is like very smooth and very often very easily basically. And also coming to VS Code have inbuilt embedded Git, and also Visual Studio also will have embedded Git. So you may think which one to use, Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code. So generally if you guys wants to develop simple web pages, just use Visual Studio Code. And if you want to work on .NET or Unity, like game development and big enterprise applications, just I can recommend, if you want to use some particular frameworks like Angular, React, or like .NET or Unity, just you can download and use Visual Studio. Of course it is little bit slow, and there is an versions like 2017, 2019 also. But anyway, just go for Visual Studio. But of course Visual Studio Code is a lightweight, but if you want to develop simple web pages, and we can also use Angular, React, such type of frameworks in Visual Studio Code also. Finally, you may get a doubt which one to use, either VS Code or Visual Studio. So I recommend which is compatible to you, like based on the application what we are developing. So based on that, it is better to choose which one you want to use. My personal suggestion in my heart that VS Code is very light and fast source code editor and perfect, because generally I love it VS Code, guys. So that's why I'll use VS Code. But of course, to develop the big enterprise applications also, I'll use Visual Studio also. But anyway, I'll fell in love with Visual Studio Code. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll come with the new videos and new tutorials for you. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, just hit that subscribe button and give a like and share, and also just comment in comment section. Definitely I'll give reply to your comments. Thank you for watching.